Aaron here from the Project Capital, and yeah, we're here for our 1 p.m. live stream. So first thing we're gonna do is post a link in our Discord group, like we always do. Give me
How's it going,
second.
guys?
I don't know why we can't see it just yet. How is everybody doing today? What conference
How's
call?
it going, guys? This is Aaron from the Project Capital.
Sorry. There we go. Make sure to hit that like button also. Thank you for supporting my stream. Let's post the link in our Discord and let's get straight to this. This is just a recap of what's going on in the stock markets today. We're seeing a heavy green day. So that's pretty much all we're going to be talking about. We're seeing a massive run for alternative health. 360 risk is coming back. 360 risk's been all over the place, bouncing around the mid to low 30s. What's up, Kenny? I wasn't here this morning because I've been hitting the gym every single day, and I finally just slept in for a couple hours, woke up at 11 o'clock. It was great. I'm still extremely sore, but the show must go on. It's been 30 days, no break from the gym, other than that one day for my birthday. All right, so let's see what are the decliners on the day. There's not too much red. We are seeing Zara Resources and Shineco continue to decline. Shineco, I'm actually going to pull this up. This is a Chinese company that's supposed to be growing hemp and a few other natural products in China, and it hit $1.40. Now it's down to 85 cents. This is one company that's kind of interesting, but simply just taking a look at it, Tilt Holdings down past $2, $1.89. Future Farm Tech selling off again, down half a cent. So Future Farm Tech can't hold on to any of those gains that it's seen. Like we've been talking about this one for a while. You know, we're like, oh, is it finally gonna make some kind of recovery, make some kind of bounce? And I'd still be watching FFT. I wouldn't touch FFT. It could potentially go below 10 cents, I think. It's hard to say for that one. Body and Mind down to 260. Down 2.6%. Body and Mind's been a little more stable recently. You know this brand? That's funny. Cool, man. You know your fashion. You're up on your fashion. I like black. It's my favorite color. Very good. Yeah, BGRD. That's a very interesting one. Let's take a look. BGRD did hit 7.5 cents, but it's a very interesting company. The first time I came across BGRD was when Tom the Trader was talking about it. He was talking about it around 15 to 17 cents, but it did downtrend for quite a while. Now it's it looks really interesting. Charts look good. Looks like it's trying to make some kind of comeback. I haven't been adding anything to small caps though. But yeah, FFT just can't catch a break, man. It's hard for FFT's been in such a nasty downtrend. Okay. What else we got here? 360 Risk Solutions making a 7.9% bounce today. Up to 34 cents. I don't mind the sell-off as long as it doesn't make lower lows. If this is the start of an uptrend, that would be nice to see. For now, I'm pretty neutral on safe. Although 34 cents, it looks pretty good. Earnings have already came out. The stocks rallied and then sold off, and yeah, what I can say is, though, I hope it holds on and doesn't make lower lows. I hope it makes higher lows and further consolidates around here. So let's look at some of the gainers. I don't exactly know what's going on with alternative health, although it's up 30.9%. And I believe ACB's in the green again, up another 1.8%. So people are taking that earnings not necessarily as a bad thing. I mean, the stock had 2 green days after earnings. Thanks, man. Can you look at Riv, ASA, and Meta? Sure. Actually, that's cool because I haven't looked at Riv or ASA, AUSA very recently. Take a look. Oh no, we don't want to change our portfolio. So let's keep the portfolio up, but I'll look at AUSA on this screen. I just wanted to simply note, alternative health is a very, very, very volatile stock, but it's up 30% today. On what news? I don't have it. As well as ACB's up 1.8% or 1.7% today. So second green day after earnings. That's not a bad thing. They've digested earnings pretty good in my opinion. Green Growth Brands completes $27.3 million share buyback. I'll get to AUSA, Rivers, and Meta in 1 second. I just want to see if there's any more new news. SOL Global to enter California market. Nah. Supreme Cannabis to buy Blisco for $48 million. That's a pretty big deal. And that is it. All right, so AUSA, Australis Capital. Not necessarily my favorite stock. We do own some still. It's up 4.9% today. It does look pretty good around $1. I'm just kind of negatively biased towards this as it was such a pump and dump from the IPO date. $16. $16 all the way down to what? 65 cents. But in terms of now, looking at the company, I mean, who couldn't be bullish on the U.S. market? That's where I believe the next wave of returns are going to be made. So let me just pull up comments. I want to pull it up here on my phone. After this coffee's done, I can't wait to hit the tea. All right, guys. So sorry about that. Yeah, so in terms of Australis Capital, at $1, it looks pretty good. I mean, this would be a long-term play for me, and so at the end of the day, it's a highly volatile stock. So you'd really have to do your research and due diligence on this company and look into what they've recently been up to, because I'm not 100% sure. I don't have all the company news. But they're essentially a venture capitalist company for the U.S. cannabis market. So their goal is to acquire more companies. So I do like the fact that they're backed by Aurora, but that couldn't stop them from dropping from $16 down to 65 cents. So anyways, that's just my opinion. And I do still have some Australis Capital. So do I want it to go up? Of course. Am I not happy with the performance? Definitely. All right, so make sure to hit that like button, guys. I didn't really expect the stream to be too bumping, because I know around 1 o'clock it's like other channels stream at different times. You guys aren't used to this streaming time. I used to stream at this time, but not anymore. This is usually my gym time, but like I said, today I'm taking the gym off. Next company, Canopy Rivers. I haven't looked at the charts for Canopy Rivers in a while, and then we'll look at APHA. But I do like APHA, but we'll take a look at APHA in a second. So thank you for those likes, guys. Canopy Rivers. This is basically Canopy's version of Aurora's Australia's capital. Other than the 2019 lows it hit at 239, the stock's recovered off of 350. But once again, I mean, there is a lot of uncertainty compared to other companies. Like if you take a Canadian LP who's selling right now versus this basically venture capital arm of Canopy who wants to invest in US companies, there's a lot more uncertainty, but there's a lot more potential for growth. So yeah, Canopy Rivers, if you're bullish on the US market, I think it's a very interesting pick. Canopy Rivers and Australia's capital. But these are two stocks that I'm just not really that interested in right now. I never bought Canopy Rivers, thank God, because it IPO'd at what, $10? Yeah, I believe this was its IPO. $12 or something crazy like that. No, sorry. It was $8 or $10. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant because it's down 50% about. But now might be a great time to look at these companies. I definitely do think they're gonna do well in the future. Anyways, Meta. Meta was the last one you requested. National Access Cannabis Corp. Okay, so National Access Cannabis. I've heard about this one. I haven't done much research on it. Let's do a tiny bit of research and then look at APHA. National Access Cannabis is a Canada-based cannabis company. Through its subsidiaries, the company operates 3 segments: medical cannabis, education clinics, research, and retail cannabis stores. I think education is a very underlooked aspect of the cannabis sector. So many people still need to be educated about it. The medical cannabis education clinic segment operates in its medical cannabis market by providing cannabinoid education and introducing patients to medical cannabis treatments via its national network of physicians and health professionals. The research segment specializes in the clinical research of the medical benefits of cannabis for the treatment of chronic disease and illness. The retail cannabis stores manages retail locations to sell and distribute cannabis and cannabis-related products. Cool. I love buying IPOs at the highest price and watching my money melt. Yeah, man, it's a great time. It's a great time. So, let's take a quick look at the chart here. You got to turn off Facebook. There we go. Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, so we've seen a nice little pullback for National Access Cannabis. I didn't know they were into the education aspect of it. I think that's really cool. I don't know how profitable it is. I'd have to look more into the company, into their financials. But actually, you know what? Let's add Meta to the list. That's our search bar. We're going to add Meta to our watch list. Thank you for that. And I don't think we're even following Canopy Rivers. So let's add Rivers and AUSA. So great. 3 more stocks to add to the watch list. And yeah, let's get into APHA. APHA was the next one. Haven't checked in APHA for a while. I'm kind of tempted to buy it just because I sold it at $14. So it's like, I do feel like APHA is going to be, they're either going to be in it for the long run or they're going to still be in it for the long run and get bought out by another company. That's what I think is going to happen. But I think it's a pretty good price for a Aphria right now at $9. It's had a nice little pullback. Let's take a look at the charts. That is good company, biggest retail company for revenues in Canada. Had me looking at all my monitors. Bahamas. Cam's in the Bahamas. Really volatile day trade if you like that. It's not for me though. Aphria swallows. Everybody's look at the trend that Max started in here, you guys. Holy. It'd be nice to eat. It'd be nice if EAT went back to 75 cents. All right, first let's take a look at the charts for Aphria. I haven't considered buying Aphria, but you guys might spark my interest. No. It definitely it's looked like it's done some consolidating around $9. Although off of what support, I don't really see it. Potentially the 2017 here when we consolidated back in 2017. Two potential levels for support, and then one back in early 2019. So yeah, I mean, of all the LPs, I mean, I think Aurora is now a little, whenever Aurora goes almost close to $12, it's neutral for me. It's a little expensive for me. Canopy is way too expensive for me. CRON, I don't really care about CRON. So Aphria would definitely be one of my top threes, because nowadays, personally, guys, I just like to buy the bigger LPs. I like to own the large caps in terms of the cannabis sector. There's a lot of money to be made in those smaller cap ones, but it's like hit or miss. There's so many small cap cannabis companies. It's just, if you wonder what the hell I'm doing, sorry, I'm just making my tea. Just steeping it, you know? All right, let's take a look at EAT. What's your cap cutoff? Sorry, what do you mean? Oh, like size, like market cap size? Or it's not necessarily how big the company is. If it's a really compelling story, and you know, I just like the idea, something about the company intrigues me, then I'll still invest into it. But for the most part, I've been trying to invest more so into larger caps, just because I think, you know, they're not necessarily gonna get the most returns versus a small cap that's actually doing well. But I do think that you're gonna have a better chance at making some returns by buying the large caps. But that's just my opinion. Large caps come along with their own risks, like dilution, like obvious competition. So there's so many ways to look at it. It's just, in the past, what's worked for me has been the large caps. The most of the money I've made in the cannabis sector has been on CGC, CRON, Aphria, most on Aurora. So buying and accumulating versus buying and trading. Some people disagree though, which is fine. How much tea do you drink a day? Well, just started. This is my first teapot. So usually one teapot, but it's usually like a couple tea bags in there. So could be a lot worse though. Could be a pack a day, right? All right, so we're taking a look at EAT, nutritional high. Stock's not looking too bad right now, around 20 cents. I mean, this is the thing. Like, a lot of these smaller cap stocks, I've seen this pattern. You know, they've spiked like crazy right at the start of 2018 and literally downtrended for the past now almost year and a half. So I'd love to say that nutritional high broke its downtrend here in 2019, but it doesn't really look like it. Recently, we've seen a little bit of consolidation. I don't know if that's enough for me to say that, yeah, this thing's not in a downtrend anymore. I would want to see it come back to 30 cents, hold on to that for a while, and then even start to push a bit higher. But that's the thing. Sometimes it's so hard to catch the bottom on some of these small cap stocks. You could be sitting around waiting for a long time. I don't know much about it. My main one is VFF. I'm sure you can tell. Yeah, I sold blah blah blah. Long-term for this will be much higher. All right, so VFFs, my $11 strikes are expiring tomorrow, up a bit on that. So we can look at VFF real quick. Then I'm just going to quickly get into a few other stocks, as we are seeing some big gains in other sectors of the market. And I always like to point that out. So VFF's up 6%. What does VFF do again? Producer, marketer, and distributor of greenhouse grown tomatoes. Yeah, I thought they were the tomato company. Produce business and energy business. Bell peppers and cucumbers. Energy business produces power that it sells per a long-term contract to its customer. Okay, yeah, so growers, essentially. Crops. That's pretty sweet. THC infused tomatoes. Now, this stock's been a great stock, performed awesome, and personally, it looks like it's going to go to retest new all-time highs. I'm not much for buying into momentum, but this chart looks pretty good. I like when you see a solid run up, some consolidation, and then it start to move back up. But in order for me to buy into stocks when they're this high and stuff, I'd have to be really intrigued by the opportunity that it presents. Like, I want to buy CRON. If I had extra cash, I would have bought CRON. I just was playing it defensive. So let's get into a couple of the other sectors, and we'll go back to cannabis stocks, and then we'll be on our way. It's been 22 minutes so far. That's pretty good. So anyways, guys, Citron was damn right on his call. Citron's a goof, saying VFF was going to $1. What do you think about NVIDIA? They are reporting at my time. 420. If I had to pick tech, I'd rather invest in Intel and NVIDIA than I would in Apple. So I'm pretty bullish on, not to mention it's had a nice sell-off too. NVIDIA's looking a lot cheaper than when it was way up here at 280, so it's down to 160 now. But I think NVIDIA will have a pretty good quarter. Tech so far is, for the most part, had a pretty good quarter. But FANG's, even though this is not FANG, tech's not really a place that I want to be right now. But I'd be much more confident in owning NVIDIA or some video game stocks versus Apple or Amazon. I just don't like the FANGs as much. I just think that they're kind of pricey, but I'm pretty conservative. So we're going to look at a few other portfolios real quick. So small cap precious metal miners, no real action going on there. Premier Gold Mines down 4%. Copper, we noticed a 3.1% run in Turquoise Hill Resources. Turquoise Hill still well below $2. First Quantum Minerals, that's one stock I'm looking to add. Other than that, not too much going on within the copper sector. Now we're going to take a look at defensives. Defensives had one big gainer on the day, so actually two big gainers. You know, my goodness, guys, making some stout tea. It's crazy. If you want to see some good looking charts, like we can look at these are boring companies, you guys might not like them, but Northwest Healthcare Properties, Extendicare, Chartwell Retirement Residences, Brookfield Real Estate, Savaria Corporation having a 6.4% day today. This has got to be one of the most boring sectors in the world. Retirement homes. This company makes specialty lifts for seniors, but you can't argue the fact that they're in a good sector. So here we go. Savaria Corporation having a 6% day today. Even at $13, it still looks pretty good. And it's yielding, what is it? 3.3%. So defensive sector, decent yield. Brookfield Real Estate up 2.59%. Forget who was in our stream yesterday. They asked me what's my favorite REIT, and we said Brookfield Real Estate, and nice, you're up 2.5% already. Paying 8.36% yield. That's beautiful. Beautiful income. Chartwell Retirement Residence is yielding 4.1%, running 1.6% today. So guys, these are defensive stocks. The market's up 1.25% on the S&P 500, and the defensive names are right on par with the broader indexes. So that's pretty nice to see. And as the market declined all of this start of this week, the defensive names were up as well. So look, Extendicare is over $8 still. Northwest Healthcare Properties, one of my favorite stocks, yielding 6.7% to $11.88. The stock just keeps on running. But I do think that it will be a $13, $14 stock one day. That's my goal. Other than that, we've got a few more things. Let's go to our stocks to watch for 2019 watch list. Savaria first, Quantum, Brookfield Real Estate. Aurora Cannabis, looking to push to $12. Can we do it? We'll see. Anyways, biggest loser in the portfolio, Largo Resources, Compass Gold, and all of the rest of the gold mining stocks. So that's it. Yeah, so that's it for the other sectors recap. We've got the markets heavily in the green. All cryptocurrencies are... Ether's up 8%, Bitcoin's down 2%. Buy a house and get a nurse and charge $6,000 a month and have 4 people in the house. You need to start your own retirement home REIT. Yeah, man, retirement homes make money. That's just the bottom line. And the way you said it, compound interest stock guy, it's true, man. I need to raise some capital for that. But sounds pretty cool. I'd love to start a REIT. Right now, I only invest in single-family residential in terms of physical real estate. But what was I gonna say? Do a special on a retirement sector. That's a cool idea. You know what? That's a very cool idea. Let's write that down. Retirement home video. One second. We found a pen. They do carry a lot of debt, though. That is true. I wonder what the thumbnail is going to be. Okay. My pleasure, man. Honestly, I've done so much research on the retirement stocks that I've been buying over the past 4 months that it's just like, I'd love to share it with you. So these are some companies that I definitely believe in for the next 10 years if you're long term. These are not companies that are going to get you excited and you're going to want to trade. These are companies that you just sit on and collect the dividends and accumulate. But if they end up doing 500 million to $1 billion in cannabis, in the future, the profit margins will eat away at debt. Yep. That's right. The valuations are based on growth, the potential for growth. So guys, it's 1:30. We've been streaming for 30 minutes. Please feel free to make any more requests in terms of companies you want to look at or videos that you'd like to see. I do have some new videos. I'm going to be releasing an interview with Investing Hustler, an interview with Rich TV Live. These are biographies, so much different than, our opinion on a specific stock or sector. I'm going to be interviewing different YouTubers on how they got started, telling their whole story. On the agenda is also Whiteboard Finance, Brandon Beavis Investing. I'd love to do Tom the Trader. I already talked to Market Moves with Matt, so he's down for that. And I'm going to try and get a couple other guys to tell a cool story. So I want to have an interview series. Residential real estate has been very good, 100% returns and nice 20% bonus on last. Love the new content ideas. Yeah, man. So it's going to be all about interviews, and it's a way to inspire, because it's like you learn how someone started something. There's little bits and pieces throughout their journey of how they made a YouTube channel or whatever that maybe you guys can take and apply to your own, whatever you guys are up to. Flip your primary, buy low, sell high, invest your money in the right neighborhood. You should interview Nathan. Yeah, man. Hook it up. What's up, Doc? What are you up to? Shout out to Investisons. Have a great day. Take care. Love, not hate. My pleasure. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Those are the new channel updates. If you guys want to know anything else, if you guys want to look at anything else, last call. Otherwise, I'm going to go do some more stretching because I'm so sore. I'm just killing from the gym. My body is just destroyed. Gonna hit the sauna and steam room today. But I want to flip a house in the next 12 months. Oaks real estate's good until it's not good. Real estate is good, but it's a lot of work sometimes. But you can make a nice amount of money. What's up, Hiro Naka? Sore is good. Sore is good. It's the good kind of sore, not the bad kind of sore. But it's definitely sore. Damn, what else do we got to talk about, guys? Okay, we can talk about one last article. If interest rates go up, it will be bad. 100%. Interest rates got to stay low if we want valuations to stay up there. Canadians especially are in way too much debt. Way too much debt. If they raise interest rates, values will go down and defaults will skyrocket. U.S. stocks indexes extended gains to trade more than 1% higher on Thursday as optimism was driven by upbeat earnings from Cisco and Walmart. The market's already recovered so fast. It's what the hell? Give me more of a pullback. I want to buy the dip, not buy the... What's a word for dip that's not really a big dip? Come on. We need a thesaurus here. Wife likes the bed on the ceiling. Where's Jordan Drake today? Throw up the hundos. Military press today. Yo. Dimple. Yeah. I don't want to buy the dimple. I want to buy the dip. That's a good one. That's jokes. Pull up those 6-play deads like it's a peanut. Yeah, man. Departures Capital will be coming at you live from a wheelchair. If that happens. I'm going to need like a special kind of mouse. ACB is so close to breaking 12. Drop the BC Boys. The brand is Comme des Garçons. Some French brand of t-shirt. COMME de Garçon. Think of FSD when on the bench, $4.95 for reps. Where's Max when you need him? Bro, there's a U-porn tab left up there. You can't get me with that stuff. I almost swore. I mean, I guess it's not really that bad of a deal if I swear. I just like to keep it clean. But talk to me off a live stream. It's a different story. Okay. FSD. FSD is having a huge day nonetheless, down 2%. Pump's killing it. FSD's getting killed. I think FSD's back in a downtrend. Hopefully Max isn't listening. I'm sorry, Max, if you're listening, but that's what it looks like. FSD had their news, stock popped, and then it was like, nope, not today. Terry Booth to announce joint venture with Tony Little. Mum bot visiting the chat. Anyone? Check out Zine. First, I'm going to take a quick look at Pump. World Class Extractions. 20 cents. This one's looking pretty good though, guys. Honestly, I think so. And then Zine is the last one, guys. The chat just got a little bit exciting, but I'm going to head out. Zine is at 52-week highs, 15.98. Wow. Damn, that's a nice run. Let's see what they do. In the meantime, guys, I want to get a little bit off topic here. Late one today, yeah, man. I took the morning off. Too much gym. Too much soreness. Specialty pharmaceutical company engaged in developing and commercializing transdermal synthetic. Oh yeah, this is the CBD skin one. Interesting company, that's for sure. Is water a buy today? Let's see. I had way too much fun with this in the last stream, asking everybody where they're from. I'm not asking you guys where you're from. I have a different question of the day. If you guys could take a vacation anywhere in the world, where would you go if it was for free? Or you could pick no costs associated with this vacation. Where would you go? I'd visit the center of the earth. Tour Italy. Cool. Good choices. Canada. Hawaii. Costa Rica right now. Why are we looking at this? There we go. Croatia. Croatia does look pretty cool. Split. I'd like to go to Split. I heard really good things about it, and I heard the price was good. Oh, man. Easter Island. I'm so jealous. I love places like that. Hiro Naka, you been to Easter Island? Dang. Did you see those statues? Toronto mayor was getting a lap dance from a tranny on Mother's Day in front of kids and stuffing money down. I think that's not a good thing. Doji, you split, bro. Yo, mama's place. That's a good one. Alex Rose, I swear. Amazing. Amazing. I want to go to Easter Island. The coolest place I've been, probably Iceland, in terms of the cold places. Iceland and New Zealand. I really want to go to the Faroe Islands and Easter Island. Those are next on the list, man. Easter Island, that's so cool, but it's such a far flight. San Andreas Island, Colombia. Very cool. Very cool, guys. You know what we should do, if you guys don't mind? I don't know if this is interesting or not to you, but we should have a question of the day. We talk about stocks every single day, but I actually have fun talking to you guys about other stuff. Is water a buy right now? I would wait a little bit, personally. I'd want to pick up water in the low twos. Not just yet. Don't forget, I still hold all my water. I never sold it. So anybody who bought when I bought, don't ever buy when I buy just because I buy. But I just don't abandon ship like that. So if you bought when I bought, we're still in it together. Easter Island is so far, nowhere, but worth the trip. Go to Colombia and go where they have big coke fields and cannabis nearby. That actually sounds like a pretty crazy idea. Water needs to announce it. Legit CBD stuff. I bought 100 after you bought just small. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I still hold on to water. I'd have to. I forget how many shares. Like a good couple thousand. I'll be looking to add a little bit more as I get some dividends in. Next batch of dividends, I'll maybe look at a few more cannabis companies. What positive thing did you do for Humanity Day? Uh-oh. That's a you're not allowed to ask that question. I'm just joking. Thailand diving through Belize is hard to beat. Thailand was cool, but I've been holding WL since $1.50. Okay, this is the absolute last stock we're talking about. I'm sorry. I'm pretty tired. Been to Vietnam. Question of the day. I tweeted to Cam Batley on Humanity Day and asked him to bring the share price up. Buy 100 shares when I'm uncertain if I like the company, but I want a small position. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Sometimes, you just got to get your feet in the door. Once you own the company, then you're a little more inclined to add to it. That's such a psychological thing, though. Such a psychological thing. I can't find that stock. Westleaf. There we go. Yeah, man. It's true. It's true. It's true. Or what good thing did you do for yourself? Sorry, man. I was joking about Cam Batley. I don't even know when Humanity Day is, unfortunately, but if I did, I don't know what I'd do. Go help out some people or something. Donate to charity. It's a tough question, John. If I knew when Humanity Day is, I could do something about it. That was a loud one. Yeah, man, Westleaf, I don't know. It's tough. Like, the stock's been downtrending like crazy, but I wouldn't sell now. Like, obviously you're not going to sell. Hopefully this thing can bounce for you though. I mean, it was 270 at one point. Ask the peeps, what did you do today for humanity? Could be the question. Oh, I get it. I get it. So like, what nice things did you guys do today for other people? Buy more stock in the senior make money for humanity day. Today I bought another 300 shares of Extendicare, and I supported my grandma, who is living in an Extendicare residence. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. We gotta be nice. We gotta be humble. Stay humble, guys. Don't let it get to your head. Yes, Sir John, thank you for participating. I appreciate it. That is a good question. And it's humble. On Humanity Day, I'm going to drop the drops to people who are moody. Oh, my goodness. What up, Lorenzo? Late to the stream, but off work early. That's what I'm talking about. Very good. Take care of grandma. Yep. Well, grandma had a fall recently. She broke a couple bones, but she's a trooper. She's hanging in there. Currently in the hospital, but yeah, guys. Say a prayer for my grandma. Sorry, for my nana. Yeah, for my nana. Bought my work wife a coffee. Ho ho, Nevada. Bought my work wife a coffee. Love it. Thanks, guys. Yep. Hopefully my Nana's doing all right. She broke, I forget what it was, 2 bones. 2 bones on a fire drill. Hopefully my mom's not listening in on this stream right now. Anyways, we're going to wrap things up a little bit early here, guys. I'm going to drink some more tea. Going to shoot the market minute video, recap the stock markets in our 10-minute video. But you know what today, guys? Today was kind of fun. You guys are great today. All the questions, had a good time. So I got a bong hit here for your Nana. Honestly though, my Nana's a character. She's sitting in the hospital bed. I go to visit her and she's just like, how's Aurora Cannabis doing? And I'm just like, doing pretty good, Nana. Earnings are coming out soon. So that is the first question that my Nana would ask me after she broke some bones in the hospital is, how's Aurora Cannabis doing? So, yeah, I helped her invest into Aurora. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to take this last sip of tea. And Can of Nana Brands, Aurora Capital Live. Yes, guys. So unfortunately, I'm going to go. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to chat in the Discord or message me personally on social media. We're out of here. We'll see you guys soon. You guys are a great crowd. Love you guys. Bye-bye.